Yes, what's going on, people? We're back again, Convo Nation to the world. To my right here, we got Nishi, 8.2.
8.2.
Tell him again.
3-5. 8.23579 Zimmer.
Yeah. To my left over here, we got the Miss Satin Brown skin right now.
Jeez, you got the satin thing on.
Come on,
I'm
I'm
slipping
slipping
off
off
the
the
sofa.
slipping off. Rich auntie vibes today,
I've
darling.
got some castor
Rich
oil.
auntie vibes.
This one there, fam.
Satin
On the
silks.
left right
And
now.
I'm all slipping off here too much.
You're upset I don't have any.
Coming out airy, boy.
Mad.
And then we got
I mean,
man like the old G, Bobby Hood, aka Bobby B.
Don't know.
Yeah? And then we got a very, very, very special guest.
once again.
Once again, Miss Leanne.
Yeah,
What, no catchphrase?
You done
no.
now.
You done now.
1, 2, 3.
Nah.
Oh, dang.
Okay,
Nah.
say no
Hey,
more.
today
Where did
we're
we find them?
I'm not even gonna
See
lie,
you.
yeah, but I feel like I'm sitting here with the lighting gods.
Listen,
I feel like I'm Chris Biscuit
we're going to
right
have fun
now.
today.
Problem
Yeah?
start.
Do I look
Make
good?
sure
Do
you
I
follow
look
us on
good,
the
yeah?
socials. Make sure you guys follow us on the socials.
Insta.
Convo_nation, Instagram,
Facebook,
Facebook,
Snap.
YouTube.
Only
Make sure you
fans.
subscribe as well. Anyway,
Only fans.
Right,
Over.
Mrs. OnlyFans. Yeah.
oh,
You don't see Rich auntie
Hey,
vibes.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm boss already. I don't need it, yeah.
listen, over here on the left hand side, we've got,
One donut left.
No,
Because
I've got a few still.
Like, it probably
Yeah.
looks like we ate there.
but we've got Happy Donuts.
Happy D's.
Yeah,
No
Are we
McDonald's.
plugging them? What's their Insta?
we're gonna
What's
plug the
the
Instas
plug
in,
them?
in the
At Happy
in the actual episode
Donuts,
you'll see. So,
Portobello.
Happy Donuts out of Portobello Road.
There you go.
You catch their details on the actual screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so let's get to the bag, as we all do.
As you know, red,
I've
personal,
already lit my sage,
You
so
know?
get me good energy in here. Obviously, you can't burn down the building.
green for everybody.
Yeah, come on.
You
If
know?
you see her out of the next clip gone, then you know what happened with the sage. Yeah?
It now works.
You know what
The
the
sage
real
now
deal
works.
was.
I'm so touched.
She need liquid
Wow.
vinegar.
What, apple
Say
cider?
no more.
Some apple
Well, you
cider
don't see
right
me
now.
with some sauce next time. Going,
Look, she got the string like it was like she had it hooked onto her foot or something. You know the one there?
It was
Moving
chicken
mad.
foot, the chicken foot
Bruv,
there.
this swings off. You think it's joke? This will get tie up. Wherever I
You
want to
see?
bend it, will get tie up, and then we
The
do the
sage,
You know
you
what
get
I'm saying?
it?
Put a man's name there and start tying it up.
Yeah, all
No,
them
to write it
fuckery.
on paper with blood first.
Only
Goat's
liars,
blood,
innit?
innit?
Only
Goat's
liars.
blood.
Goats.
Yeah.
Goats blood.
Anyway.
Fuck it, dog.
You lot are dumb.
Red questions are personal. Green's obviously for everyone. Let's start.
Let's go.
I might as well
Who's
start
gonna
it.
go first? You.
Raw chivalry.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You say nominate yourself?
Let's
Raw.
go.
Hey, you just nominated yourself.
Pass the
Oh,
round.
stop them fuckery. Stop them fuckery.
That's what I'm
Stop
saying.
them fuckery. Let me
See,
go
You're not
first.
going first either.
Alright,
It's
well,
a
special
lady
guest.
thing first.
Special
One
guest.
at a
One.
time,
Yes.
One.
guys, one at a time.
I was about to say left from
One at a
dealer.
time.
You know
Fine.
what's there?
Dealer. No, we're gonna go
Dealer.
Leon.
Even
Let's just
even
go to
Uncle
me.
Beast
Let's go
looking
to me.
sideways like, "Raw, man's gonna draw his thing first." Rude.
It's a cold world, ladies.
Yeah, mate.
Men.
Oh,
The
red.
sage didn't work then.
You need to stop looking
Didn't.
in a bag, Leanne.
That's not
I
saying
didn't
that's
look in the
Basma.
bag.
Stop looking
No, she picked
inside
up
the
two.
bag,
I picked
Leanne.
two.
No, she
Nah,
picked up
nah,
two.
nah,
She
nah,
put
Pick
one
two
back
and
in.
put one back.
Leanne,
Yeah.
God.
go.
I was there staring deep
The
into
£50
the bag.
fine.
Why are
for
you not
that.
in on my business? That's all I want to know.
That's
Tell us your wildest night out and why.
sound like yeah. Keep up enough
The
fuckery.
truth, I cannot remember. That's how you know it was mad.
Come on.
Let's keep it moving.
That's the
makes
wildest
sense.
nights. The one you
That-
don't
No,
remember.
but
That's the
it's-
wildest
it's
night.
true. I know there was a
If
stripper.
you can remember it, it's not.
Wow.
A girl.
A stripper and a girl.
No.
The stripper was a girl.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I think it's better that way.
I want to see men in a thong and that's it. Let's go.
Fire. Fire for them thing.
And
Back
lots
to
of
media
drink
and balls,
and
bruv.
that it was a blur, but I had a really good night. I know that, and that's it.
Where did you wake up?
You know it went a yard, didn't it? You see, I started hesitating. It
You
went
want
a
the
yard.
location? You want the Instagram location?
Where did you wake up?
Apartment. It was like my friend's party.
Was
you
your
know,
friend male or
she had.
female?
It's a female,
Okay, cool.
and
What,
she
no,
asked.
you
that's fine,
tried-
no.
Wait,
See what I'm saying?
Wait,
So you can't tell everyone the business.
Leanne, sorry, I'm coming in. So, are you trisexual, Leanne?
No, I just appreciate nice things.
Oh,
Okay.
what? Did
Okay.
Okay then.
That's it.
Okay.
but me like cocky. Straight.
Okay.
But I do appreciate a fine girl. And let me,
I
I just feel like if we get a male stripper, we're robbed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
At least the girl's got breasts,
There's gonna
bum,
be
all
more.
of that. It's
Unless
like
bolo.
I don't. Well, you know,
You're
it's
an
like
idiot.
how far can the long dick take you? It's
20
like that's it.
inches.
Listen, what's going on?
You don't know about bolo? Then you're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah,
bolo.
You lot need to watch
Yeah.
Real Housewives of
Bolo!
Atlanta,
I ain't
baby.
the
Bolo's like this. Look up his things round your head.
Wait, that'd be the
All the
one.
girls know about
Bolo,
bolo.
the slayer.
girl
The
is-
slayer.
Hey,
The girl says you're rapping right.
But that was my wildest night
I
out
can't
because
do
I'm not
can't.
usually a drinker. I smoke in it, so it's like if I was waved to a point of not remembering,
Wait,
it was a great
bolo,
night.
you know.
It was a great
guys,
night.
guys, you're not listening.
Yeah,
You're
sorry.
being rude.
She said it was a great night.
It was a
Agree.
great night.
So she's a smoker, not a
Exactly
drinker.
that. I'm a smoker. I don't drink, and I got so fucked. I can't even remember what was really
That's a good
going
night.
down. I just remember what the girl looked like before me get fucked.
That's a good night. That's a good night.
No.
Fucked
That's
up.
what you call a good
Yeah,
night.
no.
Invite me next
Well, you know,
time.
Bolo wasn't there. It was a girl.
Anyone else want to touch on that? No?
I'm good, mate. That's
Everyone
a
good?
red flag. That's
Alright,
red.
say-
Yeah, so as I was saying, it's ladies' night, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah? So the ladies.
This is ladies'
Are we?
night.
Are we? I feel we turn now, yeah? Okay.
No, we're outnumbered, so we're just gonna keep it cool. Let the gallum do
You
this.
lot are our babies tonight.
Of course.
I'm going to
do this.
take back my rightful place with my trick.
Mm.
Left or right, everybody?
Bye.
Right.
No, no.
Left.
Left.
Right.
Me want that one today.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're outnumbered, mate.
We're all going for
Sorry.
left.
You're peak now.
What's in left hand?
Yes, now.
Red.
You
Red.
should listen to the. You should listen to the demon. in your
Shut up,
right.
man. You see this sage? My brethren who brought this, me don't want it again. It's a fake. This sage is fake. It's not from the real place. It's
Basil.
not from the real place.
Yeah, Basil.
Basil is Basil.
That's just paper.
Wow.
Real, innit?
It's
What? What's wrong with the illiteracy in this statement? What is it? Somebody did not go to school.
He's
What?
not a scholar.
What?
They are not scholar.
Me
I
that
can't
makes
deal
scholar.
with you lot.
They
man.
really do the shoulders.
What is your best attribute and why?
Oh, what is your best attribute?
What,
and
the
why?
twerk?
What's my best attribute?
The twerk! Josh, the twerk!
She ain't even lying.
I'm playing.
That's the truth. No, she's not even lying. She's not even lying. That's the best thing I know.
Shit, titties is dancing and whatever. But anyways, no. All jokes aside, yeah, I think that's my best asset that others would probably say. I like my bum, but it's my bum, innit? I'm used to it. The person that carries it don't know it, innit? So, but yeah, I think my best attribute. Does it have to be physical or
No,
whatever?
no, it's attribute.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Usually, this is the
I
thing.
think for me,
Usually
your
people think
personality.
attributes are, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
you're a good
I'll be so
personality.
big-headed about myself. I think my personality is so lit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And the thing is, yeah, I think when you see when men tell you your personality is lit, that's when I believe it. When
Yeah,
girls
yeah,
tell me,
yeah.
I don't
No.
really. It
But
bounces
I
off
feel
me.
Missy's a
But when men
personality.
tell
She
me,
got-
I think because man will tell me a
she
range
did
of
that-
things.
she
They'll
did
say,
that
"Oh,
to
you're
me.
like one of the niggas," or they'll say, "You're like the man that we can chill."
Yeah, you're an
with, like, you
adaptable
run
chick.
jokes."
You're a girl like what? Any setting you're in.
Yeah,
You can
that's
just
what
roll,
I'm
you know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
matter
Yeah.
if it's
I'll
uptown,
purpose.
if it's downtown,
Yeah.
Middletown,
Put me in any
you can
setting.
adapt. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm a chameleon. Hey, you don't know, I will blend in with the movers and the shakers.
Put Missy on Mars and
If you
shit.
put me with the Jamaicans, I'm a blood clad Jamaican. If you put me with the Nigerians, my brother.
I think
put
most
me-
humble chicks would say
Come
it's their
on.
personality. Though.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
But do you know what? Some girls think their personality is lit and it's dead.
Yeah.
But I know mine is up there. You get me?
I mean, some girls think they're over pretty.
You put me
and
with the
they're
right
not,
gal.
so-
Listen, oh babe, you're right. You
I
get
know.
me? That's bruv. Yeah,
My
I
best
think it's
attribute is my band.
my personality.
Like I'm
yeah.
funny.
Oh, you're funny. Yeah.
like,
you said
I'm
you're funny.
funny.
I love a
Mine
girl
is
that's
my
funny.
bants.
I love a girl that's funny.
Mine is my
Because-
bants.
That's
like,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I know. Better man say I make them laugh.
up
of
top,
course.
you know?
If I was a man, I'll laugh your knickers off. and
Because a
you
lot of
can't,
girls
like,
can't
piss me
take
off.
bants.
What? If you were a
Nah, I can
Oh,
take
no,
it.
no,
It's
no,
like
no,
it
no.
back.
got confused.
Yeah, a lot of girls get
You're like,
triggered.
babe, what's going on with them
yeah,
shoes?
yeah. They
I
take
love
things
it. What was
too
going on when your mum was
seriously.
wearing them, you know?
Yeah, they take things too seriously. Like sometimes, like I'll even run joke with man, and they're upset, and I'm like, "Rah, what's wrong with you?" They're like, "No, man, you're taking it too far, man. What's wrong with you?"
Wait, alright,
Like,
guys,
did you have to
guys,
say
guys,
that?
wait.
I'm like,
So you saying
Yeah,
that,
trust.
yeah? I gotta say that I was in the settings, yeah.
Yeah. Let us must laugh with you now.
So we were all there, like everyone was catching jokes, but there was these two people in particular that were just clashing. You know, like when your heads are just bucking, like.
Yeah.
But this girl, when I tell you, she was fire. You know who you are, yeah. Fire with it, fire with it, fire with it, yeah. So we drew a question, and the question was, would you ever have a threesome? Yeah. So it came to me. I said, nah, I'd never have a threesome. I'm selfish in it. I don't like to share. So then someone else answered. Then the guy that she was bucking heads with answered, and he was like, no, I wouldn't do that. So she turned around to the guy and said to the guy, yeah, you wouldn't do that because you're really short. So the way everyone was busting up, but her banner was on fire. She said, yeah, shout with you, man. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm going to tell you who it is after.
Okay, cool.
I was dying, But you know, like when every single, like, conversation from where it started, always came in with, but shout Willie, man. So it's alright, it don't matter. But
she's
you know,
quick-witted. That's what I like. I like girls like that. But you know what? Sometimes girls like that don't know how to take it, and that's the difference. I know how to take it.
Like, you can give it and take it.
But I can take it.
Some
And
girls
the
can't
thing
take
is,
it.
when you give
That's
me bands,
important.
I'm gonna give it. I'm quick-witted as
when
well.
I tell you, she was firing.
I mean,
like,
short Willie man is
Next
kind of.
minute,
It's
he's
alright. It's
but the
decent.
joke
She could have come
but the
with
joke
more
is she
than
would
that.
never know if it was or not. But the reaction from the person alone. That's why when I said, right, you know what? You see you're 30 because you're just there. Your banter was there.
Bring her on the show.
Banter was on 10. Like, 1,000.
So, to just a red question, and everyone's had a say. What would you say your best attribute is?
Alright, so.
Every girl's got that thing now, you know.
What thing?
they
I had
don't.
it first, bro. We'll allow it.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Don't even get into that.
I think
You
my
think that's her best attribute, yeah?
Why do you bring that up?
God's
Yeah?
sakes,
Am I
man.
looking at your mouth? No,
I know
no.
why I got it. I don't think you got it for the same reason that I got it.
Okay.
So, hey.
Where you
Anyway, anywho, that's another.
Just say
That's
it.
another story.
It's another story for another day. You get me? I'll conversational. But anyway, I think I got two. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I got two. Like physically, like what would I say I like is my best attribute. That would have to be.
That's good.
That would have to be my boobs. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
Physical and mental.
Hey, but I would say that.
That was
but then,
them.
yeah. But other than that, I would say my personality, because my personality bangs, brother. I'm funny.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't laugh, you're a dickhead. But I'm funny, fam. So I'm gonna
There you
say,
go.
to be clear,
The breast and personality.
That's it.
Jar, what would you say?
You're an idiot, you know.
It's always something up. He summed it up like, oh, I
Breast
see.
and personality.
Breast and
Like, what do you,
personality.
welcome to Bobby's hut. What do you want?
Breast
The breast or the personality?
and personality.
Or we do the two.
I'm about to
We
say
do
that.
the two in one combo, breast and personality.
Said that
Oh,
already.
what's yours? Come on.
Gotta say extra for the personality, you know the way there.
I think for me, it's more my mind.
Dope.
That's
I
my best.
knew he was going to
All
say
right, so
that because
Bobby,
he
what's
takes
yours?
accountability. He takes accountability,
Hey,
guys.
What?
Right,
Why
Leanne,
can't-
air
why-
high
why-
five me.
Why can't I block that in Jesus'
You did
name?
it.
What for you,
Pass
man?
me the sage.
Open
Listen.
up, man.
Hear what I'm saying, yeah?
It's not always
Open
a
up.
higher level. Stay
Yeah.
there.
Sometimes.
Okay,
Why don't you gotta say
okay,
mid-table,
okay,
you know?
okay,
Why
okay,
you gotta
Can't say that
mid-table?
about
Okay, watch this,
Rastafari
watch this.
youths.
You lot are my brethren, yeah?
Hey,
You lot tell me
jump.
one.
Not every day, Carlo.
You lot tell
Your
me one.
hair.
Huh?
That's one of them.
My hair.
Yeah, you're
cool.
cool.
Got good hair. I'm jealous
so
because my
tight.
thing drawing back. I can't even got hair like that. You know what I'm
Cool
saying?
it. It looked like it's well greased.
You appreciate you got good hair, you know. You
And your
appreciate.
complexion is a good attribute.
I'm
And
saying.
your
The
beard
men of it.
connects.
It's all
Come on,
one,
man.
The man come like
Jeez,
dewlocks.
jeez.
With that Tyrese skin.
You know, like that.
And I think-
When God was handing out the dewlocks, he was at the front, like, yeah, take that.
Oh,
You
I'll
know
just
what I
give
Be
mean?
a
him
black
the-
plate, matte black. They give you.
I'll give him
matte black.
waves and the
They give-
Tyrese skin.
You get me? Look how he's just smooth.
And
One
he's
colour.
talking about his mind.
Idiot, man.
Fix up,
Move,
man.
Go on, what's next?
Come on,
see
Bobby.
You know what my mind is?
Business, bro.
Come on, Bobby.
Fuck your mind.
He don't got business, bro.
Yeah, they want my
Say
they
you
want my
got
hair,
a
my
long
complexion.
time.
Ah.
I think he's around some sapiosexual
Go on,
things, fam.
Bobby.
Like,
Hey, me.
like,
Yeah, man.
like,
All over my hand.
Could you put your hand in my mouth?
Quite
Why's
honest.
your mouth
I don't
open?
know.
Ugh, that's nasty.
So what's
Go on,
your
Bobby.
attributes? Huh? You
Go on,
can
Bobby.
chat.
With me.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. My attributes.
Let's bring him. Let's
Bobby.
bring him.
Too much.
I got a few attributes.
Oh, yeah.
For God's
God.
sake.
Gang, gang.
So which one you want? One or two? Two or
Wait,
three?
give us two.
Four?
Give us
Just
two.
two.
Yeah.
There's two.
Just
Two.
The bottom shelf or top shelf. or
What's
middle
wrong
shelf.
with you?
So I
fam?
got a few attributes.
Oh
you know what
my
I'm saying?
god.
Just read them all off. Fuck it.
Alright, cool.
Can I have one, please?
I've been told I got that real BD.
That
Yeah?
That's why I went to get the
I've been told I don't know. I can't measure it in front of
Yeah, but
anybody.
it should be.
But I've
what
been told
you think,
it's a
though.
good attribute. I've been told over the years it's an attribute. So for
what
me,
is Devil D.
He's-
the
basically
BD.
saying.
What's the BD?
His
baby
big
dad?
dick.
the big
Oh.
dick,
The baby dick.
the bro dick, the bro dick. No
said
baby D
bras.
around here. Ain't no baby D around here, baby. Anyway, the bro D or the big D. That's one of my attributes. I'm just getting it known. Anaconda, all of that, whatever you want to call it. That's
So why
me.
you got OnlyFans then?
You know what? I've been thinking about it, and get a busting off the OnlyFans, The man supposed to bust.
You say your journey.
Yeah? Straight. I ain't playing that game, but anyway.
And those are attributes then.
No, I got
You
another
just talked about
attribute.
one.
That's
said
one
the baby
attribute.
dick and that's
My
it.
other, no, the big. What do you mean?
Baby
That's the
dick.
baby leg. Not the baby. That's the baby leg.
Wow.
That's the baby leg. You know about the baby leg?
Uncle,
mean-
please,
Alright,
what's
cool.
it
Let me
right
know about the baby leg.
now?
Uncle, so you don't know about the baby leg.
Everybody has-
know about the baby leg. Alright, listen, the baby leg long, Alright, anyway, cool.
You know when a
But
man
anyway,
talks like that,
and,
you know, now get there, it's
and
just
for me,
disappointment.
it's
Come on.
3 strokes and you're out.
Even one. My sister.
Eh.
You got 8 rating the thing.
That ain't the thing. That's my
Yeah,
name,
I
Bobby,
think-
you know.
Oh, yeah,
What's the next
Bobby
what's
Schmurder,
this?
Bobby V, Bobby B, whatever you want,
Tell
put
him.
on the end. We deal with it,
This
yeah.
is management.
And next thing is my personality. I make girl laugh
No,
and
you're dry like toast.
Which
win
girls
up,
are laughing?
winner. You know what I'm saying? The witty bad eye, you know that? Yeah, the girl a lot.
It's
That's
me, you
me.
know.
Are they
It's
laughing
me.
with
I
you
laugh
or
at
at you?
Huh?
Are they laughing
Let
with
me
you
tell you
or
something.
at you?
After I say that D, they be crying
Oh,
because I'll be going out the door,
You
going back my
be
business.
crying.
You get me?
Yes, I'm
You
So
be
you know
crying.
what? Anyway,
Fuck around and give me D.
Huh?
Your car will be crying. Your mum's car will be crying.
they
You'll
type
be
of girl that you have
crying.
to beat and
You'll be
hide your car. I
crying.
told you 5 blocks down.
Please.
Walk home.
I'm an
I
advocate.
promise you.
I'm
Then
an
girl will come and
advocate
look at
for
your
don't
car
fuck
window.
around with me.
No,
please.
there. Mad girl.
Yeah.
Get in the mad D, they turn mad.
But you got
Don't know how to
I
handle
only
it.
want
A
men
lot of
that
girls don't
can
know how to handle
handle
it, you
it.
know. You
Yeah?
like the type of girl that don't know how to handle D as
Is
well.
it?
The D will turn you mad.
Especially
Turn up our
baby.
people yard. Turn up our people yard. Talking about, where are you? I know you got one bitch in there.
You see them?
Who got the girl that rushing me? Who 3, 4 girl? But if I can rush me, you get try and come in one up.
You lot are
Alright,
crazy.
so we
Wow.
know it's his personality and the
And
thing
the
in
baby
between.
dick,
And,
okay.
And I don't have to slay my thing down. You get me?
Go on,
What
yeah.
about you?
I said it's.
Your
I say it's my
personality.
smile and my personality.
The
Yeah.
smile.
Yeah, because
She has
Oh, you
smile
love
eyes.
skin teeth. You want
I'll
to
be
type of
like-
girl there.
everybody will be like, your
Skin
smile
teeth.
is.
Give them a preview.
I'll be like,
Smile.
It lights up the room. Can we get a close up? Okay, she's ready. Who she say hi to? Hi. Mama, I made it. Daddy, I made it.
Them told us cook- holiday adverts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she got.
Alright, cool. So who's next then?
Hold on. Who picked that one up?
You, Mama.
Oh, no,
Is it
who?
Yeah, ladies' night.
No, who picked that one? Oh yeah,
Missy
it's
picked
ladies' night. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Ladies'
It's
night.
ladies' night.
So that was Missy. Now it's you. You know what?
I didn't even. did I pick-
No, they put us on the back burner, bro.
This is
That's-
ladies' night.
Accept it, bro. Just accept it and chill.
Oh,
word and
Sage, innit?
night.
We're outnumbered.
All the man talk and it's
You
ladies'
do
night.
like that?
Oh, the backside of one.
Ladies' night. Come again.
Anyway.
Feeling right. Come on.
This is ladies' night.
Cut the
Oh,
recording.
word.
Oh, where the
See the
night.
fuckery that's going on. Yeah, you see management.
Them
You lot
man
are
love
loving
the
the
chance.
You're put in balance. Yeah, imbalance the thing. Got man under pressure right now.
Yeah, the only thing I'm balanced.
It's the gal that you deleted pH level.
Anywho.
Anywho.
No, I'm not even
Anywho.
endorsing that.
It's a look,
Because
ladies.
even me, I stopped
Wait,
myself.
It says ladies. It says.
Does it say ladies on
It does.
there?
It's all
It
lady. I
says-
see it from here. It says
Right, wait.
lady.
It says ladies.
Come by
If
us.
your man is worried about your health and asks you to lose weight so
Go on,
you
go
can
gym.
start having children,
Go
would
gym.
you do so?
Of course. You have
Wait,
to.
read that again one more time, sis.
Ladies, if your man
If
was
your belly
worried
bang.
about your weight and asks you to lose weight in order for you to have children,
Didn't we have this?
would you do
before?
it? I feel like we have had something.
feel
So
like
what?
that's something
Fat girl
similar.
can't
Yeah, I
get
say similar,
pregnant.
but
What
it's
the fuck
obviously-
side of my chat
Yeah,
about?
we have.
Fat girls can
We've
get
had
Should I go
pregnant.
again? Let me
Yeah,
just.
go
Alright,
again.
cool.
We've had this.
I don't
Yeah.
like that question.
No, I'll do it.
We've had it, brother.
All
Hold
I know
on.
is fat girls can
That's the
get pregnant. So
It's gonna be
what
a
we
short
saying?
one. That's what I'm saying. It
Answer
don't
it.
make sense.
It will
You
be
want
I'm confused.
short.
Hold on. What's the
Right,
question
right,
again?
right.
What's the
We've
question?
spoken
Sorry,
on
repeat
it.
one more time. Sorry.
We've got
Ladies,
pairs in there.
if your
Let's
man
see
is
what
worried about your health and asks you to lose weight so you can start having children, would you do so?
So you need to lose weight to have pitney.
Yeah.
That means
because
you must be
sometimes
really
it
big.
doesn't
If it's-
work.
yeah.
But
You
this
must
is
be
what
really
I'm
big.
saying when we've done it.
If
And
you cannot have pitney because you're too big, something seriously wrong.
management, we've had this.
That's madness.
For me, it's very rare that the guy's
gonna
gonna
be a
be the
short
one to tell the
topic.
lady the most
Yo,
responsible way to
bruv,
get
you're not
pregnant, because the
listening.
facts are, if she wants to have the baby, she'll know what she's got to do.
In order to have the baby.
Well, tell her
Yeah.
for
No,
Lord
but
we.
the question is, would you?
Can we move? Can we move on to the next one? Can we
I
ask?
didn't realise my man
know
is
what?
friggin'
Mish,
fancy.
ask another one,
Yeah,
please,
no, real
darling.
talk. Because if we do it, we can do beat everybody here.
that one.
We're doing it. We're doing it. It's shit. Sorry, that is such an easy and just tired. And
Oh, let's run!
All right,
Red gang.
You should have never let her wear them glasses. It's them flipping glasses on her head. You should have never let her.
I said we've done it before. You are standing there giving me hand
Alright, guys, I need to pee again.
Hold on, what you got? What you
I
got?
need
What
to
you got?
pee.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no.
gonna answer the question. then
Where
I'm
you
gonna go
going?
I'm gonna answer the I'm
Your
going
time
to
is
answer
too-
the- let
Sorry,
me
you need to
fucking
calm down.
speak,
Our ladies'
man.
night. Yeah?
Bobby, I said.
You're getting
Bobby,
out of order
She
now.
put her.
Relax.
Bobby,
She put her hand in the bag
Bobby,
and she took
listen.
back. She want to go pee.
Let me
Babe,
speak, let me
but
speak.
Bobby, listen, I said I'm going to ask the question, then go and
Alright,
pee.
say no
You need
more.
to know.
Thank
Like,
you.
let-
You're
Calm
welcome.
it down and bring it back
Ah.
on.
You think he's
Are you
joking?
ready?
You're doing too much. All right.
Can I
Yeah,
go?
my sister, please land.
What is your opinion on beating children as a form of discipline?
We need to beat them because them bad and them pick
Beat
them
them,
have no
bar
manners.
clot. Beat them, kick them, lick them.
We
all them
still
type
I
of
beat
thing.
them bad. That is my
Dying.
that's my outlook on it.
As
We
far as I'm
still I beat
concerned,
them bad.
you ain't beat. As far as I'm concerned, if you're normal and you're very balanced, as like all of us should be, yeah, you ain't beating your pitney for no reason.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
yeah.
So
But if you come in from work and you're having a bad day and you just decide
no,
to
that's
pull
not.
your
That's
kid-
not. No.
pull your
You
kid
can't
and
do that.
Give them head
No,
butt
you
and
can't do
dash
that.
them down
But-
the stairs. That's not
But
beating.
if you tell your youth
Or
certain
is, but
A, B's, and
it's-
C's, and the youths keep acting up, and you're telling the youth, don't jump on the side, don't go on my kitchen side, don't take the biscuit out of the cupboard, and you keep keeping up with your fuckery, and I tell you all the X amount of time you're doing the same thing, you need to get two licks.
Take the belt off.
Settle yourself. For me, I'm not taking off the belt. I'm not taking off the belt. Like in this day and age, like see my youth, like my first youth is 16. How I raised him and how I raised my other one, that's 12 now, it's two different ways because I've learned. You know what I'm saying? So my first one was always about, oh, you're not doing the right thing. How I grew up, bam, you're getting licks. That's how we grew up.
Yeah, you see.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So for the second one was more like, alright, and cool. I can kind of explain to you where you're going wrong,
What's going on?
what you're doing wrong, and how you're going to correct it. And if you keep doing the same things, then there's going to be a punishment.
Don't
Whether
people
that's me
sometimes feel like-
taking your PlayStation
Yeah.
or whatever the case is. You know what I mean?
You know, more
But
So I
times-
try to avoid it.
Sorry, Jesse. Don't
Yeah.
some people feel like sometimes, yeah, when you beat your children, what you're basically doing is you're teaching them violence instead of teaching them why they shouldn't have done what they done in the first place. Usually, if you explain to someone what they've done wrong, they're not probably going to do it again.
You understand
Yeah,
the fact?
yeah.
Especially, I remember they're children, so their frontal lobe isn't fully developed, so they don't necessarily know the level of right and wrong to the degree that an adult does. So if you're beating them instead of correcting them, essentially what you're doing is you're actually not rectifying the problem.
And what
You're
age
just
is this
covering
child?
it
Sorry.
up. Hold on, you're just
doesn't
covering
say.
it up, and then
Yeah,
you're
it
just gonna.
It doesn't say.
Then
No.
they're
Oh,
just
okay,
gonna
sorry.
they're just gonna keep
Yeah.
doing the same thing, and then you're just gonna beat them and beat them, and then the beating becomes silly because you've desensitized them to it, and then you've taught them violence, and then you've also taught them that, you know what, yeah, now I know what I'm gonna get anyway. I might as well just do it, because there's times that I was going out switching off my phone, and I knew when I get back I was gonna get some brass licks by my mum. But I thought, do you know what, fuck it, I don't care. I'm used to it. It don't even faze me.
Same.
So I'll just do it anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's the
I
thing
used
with
to
that
get
generation.
told
Yeah.
to
They
do
never,
things.
they never really.
Read it again, Bobby.
You know, I didn't even think about it
Um,
until they mentioned
It's
it.
what it is. With
Hold
that
on, so we're
generation.
not having too many convos.
Sorry.
Let me just finish
Wha-
this.
Yeah,
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 lastly.
yeah.
If my mum had just sat me down and been like, do you know the dangers of you staying out past till 1 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning when you're of that age, you could get raped, beaten, murdered, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If she had given me the accurate, valid, and relevant info, like I said before, yeah, I would have deeped it and been like, rah, actually, that's a bit mad, you know? And that probably would have scared me into not doing it and having a better understanding. Whereas she didn't. She just kept slapping me up,
Yeah,
beating
it's
me, doing whatever.
you not
So I
coming in at the
kept
right
doing
time
it.
then it's just a punishment.
Right,
It's not
however,
why the dangers
do
of,
you know
of
how
what
I
you.
did
Yeah,
learn to stop doing that? Basically, some girl that was in my year in secondary school, she was walking from one building to the other, and some weird man basically kidnapped her, raped her, and done a madness to her, and that's what scared me into. And that was during the daytime.
Life experience,
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So that's
But
my
you see
thing.
what it is. That's that generation, innit? They're not really. It's like they're not really with the reasoning or
Yeah,
anything.
we've grown up
Yeah.
in a different time.
It's just that trauma they passed.
What you got to understand is that a lot of our mums have come over from Windrush, and then a lot of us have come over from immigrants,
Yeah.
and then we've come over it, and we've come with our old school
Yeah.
styles and how we
Some are
deal
good
with
and
it
some
at
are
home.
bad.
But what happened is, our kids are turned westernized. Our kids are not like the kids that you were grown as
Yeah.
a mum. So they tried to raise us how they were raised, but we were raised in a westernized world. You don't weren't. Like my mum weren't raised in England. You know what I mean? She was born here, but she was moved in Jamaica when she was young. And she lived there until she was about 16 and came back over. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you might be born in England, but you have not grown up as an English person. You've grown up as a Jamaican. Like all through your whole years. From young, you've been living there till you're 16. Then you've come back. So at the end of the day, you got to look at things like, raw. You're trying to implement your world into us,
There's
but
gotta be a
we're
balance.
westernized.
There's got to be a balance because there's some cultural stuff that I believe that is good to keep and have in your children, yeah. But then there's a lot of stuff that should be, the mold should be broken, like the beating and other things that were passed down, not just culturally but through slavery.
But you come from school.
So
You
I
come
just
from
feel
school as
like
well.
it's good to
Some kids
break
need
some
to
of that.
be beat,
Some
I think.
kids need discipline.
I think
but
it's different for
it's
different
dangerous
kids.
because there's a fine line. You know, like some parents believe punching your youth in the face is discipline.
Yeah, it's just,
and some
it's-
parents, and to some
it's-
of us, that's actually abuse.
For me, when I was younger, I'll be honest, like my big sister was good in every sense of the word. I'm like the middle
You was
child,
the
so
bad
everything I started,
You're the
I
black
actually
sheep.
started it, yeah. But the truth is, it was just like for me, I didn't mind getting beat, and my parents sometimes used to try and talk before no one's even done anything. And I'll be honest, they used to put things in my mind, like they used to tell me, I don't want to catch you doing this and that, and I didn't even think about it till they said it. So then I started, I would do it. One time my dad was
They're
like,
putting thoughts in your head.
don't touch the gear stick. I'm just getting shot. Why would you say that? Like I
Then
wouldn't
you put it
touch
back,
it. Yeah, I wouldn't. So when he
just
left,
like,
the first thing I did was go. Then when he started the kite, went, and I got clapped straight away. I just got a clap. But I'm saying some kids they're meant to be beat. Some kids you don't have to. It could be the same litter. You know what I mean?
No, it's true.
The same
Do
litter.
you feel the kids that you're saying that meant to be beat? Yeah. Do you feel like that's
They
the
just
case
can't
of
help
bad,
it.
But you think that's the case of bad parenting?
No,
So the
I
parents ain't
think
really
some kids
explained
are
to
just
them.
bad. I think
Alright,
some
let
kids
me
are just
flip it
bad.
on you. Let me
It's
flip
what
it on you.
is.
See now, back in the day, they would say I was hyperactive. Now I got ADHD. If I was born in this age, I got ADHD. I've got this, I've got that.
And if you was in
But
Bonanza,
back in the day, it was
rank.
you're hyperactive.
rank.
You don't know how to keep still.
So is it that they have a
Drop 2 lick underneath your blood
So is it
clot
that-
and
so
settle
is it-
yourself.
so
You know what I'm
wait,
saying?
So is it that they have a better understanding, or is it that they're sugarcoating it and covering it?
It's
What
a
is
bit
it?
of both.
You sound
It's a bit
comfortable.
of both. No, for me, it's a bit hard to say it's sugarcoating, and sometimes hard to say
Because
it's
they can say
they're
you're
mother
hyped.
colouring
They
because
could-
it's a bit of both.
They can say you're hyped, yeah, but then realistically, there may be nothing for you to do. And it's like raw, like as a parent.
You're high energy youth.
Right.
You're
I
hyperactive.
think when I have kids, I'm gonna punish them according to them. So it's like if I take away food from the fat one, he's vexed. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But
I can
one
take
you
away-
might
I
like
can-
like
yeah,
might
one
like
you might be
computer.
One you might be like,
Yeah,
"Wow,
it's
I
true,
got
no, it's
business
true,
if you
it's
take
true.
away all the food."
No,
So
I agree.
but that's the point. And you actually have to cater to the individual child.
No. You know what?
Because it
You know
don't
what?
matter.
Touch me on that. Because you know what? Let me give you an example. No, she's real. Because let me give you an example. Me and my brothers, I got 3 brothers. I got 4 brothers. I got 3 brothers, and only 2 are grown with. Yeah. So 2 of them was in my household, and my mum used to beat me, give me lick, and all the rest of it. Because when she was talking grease, yeah, I got 3 brothers, but I got 2 that I grew up with. That's what I said. And in case the cameraman never heard me, yeah, to repeat myself again, 2 I grew up with, but I got 3 brothers. Like, cool. So the 2 that I was in my household. Let me explain something to you. Like, my brother is what? My brother's only like 5 years younger than me.
Only.
Yeah, he never used to get lick. I got the amount of lick,
So who's the
beatings,
oldest?
because I was
Are
the
you the
youth
eldest?
that when my mum used to talk
The middle
grease,
child, man, the
or
middle
run up
child.
her mouth. When mum used to run up her mouth, and she used to do a thing with her face. She used to do like she used to make her lips go mad like little circle shape, and it used to make me laugh. So she just told me off, and I'm laughing because she's pulling that face, and I'm proper laughing. She like, what? Y'all laugh after? Take off the belt, start beating me with all type of things. Now my brother, the moment she says boo, he's bawling. So she never used to. She never used to lick him. So she used to always say we grow. Even though, hold on one second. She used to always say, because we're different.
Yeah.
She's got to deal with us different.
Dude, that's
The discipline was tailored to the
All
kid.
of them's different. You
Know
can
what I'm
box
saying?
up a child and you don't business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like me. You give me licks, and tomorrow, as long as you ain't telling me I'm grounded, I'm good. I'm back out tomorrow. Ground me, it will fuck me over.
That's me.
Is that
fuck me
due-
over.
is that
Don't
due-
make me stare.
Is that due to how the parents raise the child though?
No,
Because
it's
some
due
kids-
to the child. It's due to the individual.
Because the younger child, like you said, is 5 years. So that time, your mum may have had more time with him and may have kind of had a
That
bit more.
it. The
The
youngest
eldest.
one's always neglected.
I'm the oldest out of the boys, so what happened is when she come to me, it was like raw, very leak, tump and kick. But like I said, I didn't
That's
care.
why, 'cause they're
I was the raw you. I was you that would laugh in your face, talk about why you doing that, why you drawing the laugh in your face,
I'm
and you'll
gonna
come
throw a
beat me.
spanner in the works,
That's it.
yeah. As much as we're laughing about it and whatever, yeah. Really and truly, even though it seems like you were cool with those dicks, or you both were bad breeds and you lot got the dicks.
No, we got
yeah.
legs.
People will say that you were fine with it because you was used to it, but sometimes in the long term, as an adult, that can lead into things like you becoming abusive in relationships, you being violent in general, or you not having proper like issues, detrimental issues like with your psyche, anything.
Because no
It might
explanation.
not even be violent. It might
No.
be things, the fact that you've been beaten
Or being
that now
passive
turns
aggressive.
into
I went
stuff.
straight to the source. So my thing is
What you're
to
sa-
ensure I didn't
Hold
get
on.
any future PTSD from all the stuff my dad did. 'Cause my mother never beat nobody. It was always, I'm gonna tell your dad. I'm gonna tell your dad when you come back. Yeah. So what I did is obviously typically Jamaican. I just got big to a place where I said, nobody touch me now. 'Cause if you touch me again, I'm gonna beat you. Or get my man to come and beat your dad. So don't play with me. Eventually, no, serious,
See what
no.
the licks did?
No, eventually
Tell
that's
a
what
man.
happened because
Tell a man, come and lick you.
eventually
Bro.
you're not taking any more licks. Do you get me? So
I'll
you're
give
gonna
you more
have to
licks.
find another way
You're
or
gonna
get
lose it.
another youth. That's what was
But
gonna
some
happen.
children
Crazy.
don't. Some children have killed themselves because they're scared of their parents
Right,
because they
but
get
that-
beaten.
this is
And
my
yeah,
point.
thank God it weren't you lot.
But that's why I
obviously,
said
yeah.
future PTSD because it can create
I'm gonna
PTSD.
say this: when it comes to my youngest, I just gotta speak to him in a certain type of way, and he just melts. You
That's
see
how
me?
my
But
mum
he
was with my
respects
brother.
you.
Because you
And
cannot
then-
be beating children
And
anyhow,
then the big
anyhow,
one, the
huh?
big one does the whole pop out his chest thing, and I said, "Oh, punch
Oh,
you
that
in
was
your
me.
chest. Wait,
You're
yeah.
right.
I will punch you in your chest, and the thing will cave in. And you see when it cave in, you ain't got nothing. I'll take the whole wind out of your body. You imagine every breath that you have, I'll take it.
But he probably got that badness from you. And
Yeah.
that's what
Who?
parents don't understand.
I used to take lick. I used to get licks all the time.
I know.
And you know what the killer is? My sister was the. Listen, I'm gonna put this out here. My mum, yeah, said to me, "Oh, go and season the meat." Cool, I seasoned the meat. I put it on the side, left it for her because she told me to season the meat. Yeah, put it in the fridge. She says, "Go and take it out. I'ma cook it." Cool. So I took it out. Then she went and she put it in a pot. She put the lid on the pot. Yeah. I said to my mum, "Oh, can I go to my brother's house?" Wait, why are you laughing? I said, "I'm gonna go to my brother's house." She lived upstairs, like the flat at the front. Cool. So I've gone there. My mum calls my friend's mum and says, "Tell Michelle to come here now." I've come downstairs. Mum said, "Oh, so you put the lid on the pot and you put the candle on the pot." So I was like, "Why would I put the candle on the pot? Like, I haven't been here." So when you were standing next to me when I took the lid out of the cupboard and put it in, so obviously it's not me. You know it's not me. You knew it weren't me. My sister sitting there. Well, it weren't me. These times it was my sister, you know. So my mum said, "Cool, go and get the ladle." So you know the ladle, the soup thing. So my sister ran, go get the ladle, the metal ladle at that, not the plastic one that was in there, the metal one. So my mum stood us both in the kitchen, said, "Put your hands out." So I've got my hands out, but I'm just like, no, it wasn't me. Put your hand out. My mum clamped my hand to the thing and licked me. You know, my sister laughed. My sister sat there and laughed. Then she come around, because I was in my room now, I was vexed. Then she comes to me, she was like, "Oh yeah, it was me." Mum ain't gonna believe you.
I'd have beat her, you see.
Yeah,
But my
I'd
mum
beat that
said,
sister, you see.
you should have beat the hell out of her.
In front of mommy.
No, I fully
In
did.
front of mommy.
I'm not even gonna lie. The way I thumped up my sister, I'm not even gonna lie. Thumped her up.
Is it
Thumped
me,
her up
blood?
differently.
Are we locking at
My
the
want me to
experience
thump her
with
again?
Jamaicans
Nah,
are once
come.
you let them know, say them can't do it, them not
Yeah,
try
man,
again,
do
you
it
know?
again.
Yeah.
Them not try again.
That's it.
I did one thing, got told off for it, never done it again. That was me.
I think that's just the general sense of women in general.
oh,
Like, I tell people, you only
Man
need to
them
tell
now,
me
innit?
once. You don't need
Man, them now.
twice.
Go on, Ja.
Easy.
You know?
You
You go first, man.
Anyways, so to round that last one up, we
Come.
have learned that you just can't be beating your children
You
anyhow.
can't.
You just can't be beating them.
Social services, police don't.
No, it is. It's a new age. The kids are new age. They're not the same.
They'd rather
I'm
they
sure you
slap
can
each other
cyber
up than
beat
for
them.
your
You can probably
children-
cyber
for
beat
parents
them.
to get
Yeah.
Put something on their head and
No,
be like,
you're better off locking off their Instagram or their Facebook
yeah.
or whatever, and they'll bun them more than beating them nowadays.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
truth.
It's a red
You're always
question.
Block off the Wi-Fi in the yard.
That's it.
Tell them they can only drink water. That's finished.
Anyway, Ja.
Have you had, what is your deal breaker when it comes to relationships?
No, we haven't,
No,
but
we
I'm
haven't.
pretty sure it's take accountability.
That's a red. That's a red. That's a red. I'm not even answering
What's
that.
the deal breaker?
What's the deal breaker?
So hold on. When you say
Money.
deal breaker, what do you mean?
They need to have dreads. They need for ras. They need to be black. They need to be
Things that
white.
you're not willing to
What's a deal
negotiate
breaker? The
on.
shit that no
Something
exactly.
you're not willing to negotiate, like to bend on or whatever, or
No,
negotiate or compromise on.
she might
So,
have
for
three.
example, if she had
She
a
might have three
penis-
nipples. You know,
STDs.
you
If
know,
she
might,
has
she
a
might have three
penis,
nipples.
Is that alright?
It's
That
non-negotiable.
would have been expected before we even have any relationship.
Okay.
What, free
The
nipples?
Why she got three nipples?
Big about to go in for you.
You lot been dating some Marshall.
So what is a deal breaker? What's a deal breaker for you?
For me,
She catfish you on that age.
Let him talk.
I'm giving them ideas.
No, don't get in none. He'll fucking
You
do
know,
that
I need
anyway.
to
Come on.
edit in that.
What's the deal breaker, Jar? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Jar.
Or the countdown.
Come on, Jar.
she got to have self-esteem, man. She got to have self-esteem. She got to like
Yeah, I
herself.
love that.
That's a deal breaker for you. Self-esteem.
He ain't lying, you know.
a bit
Him
soft,
tell me
though.
that, you know.
But
What?
cat.
J. Cole, fam.
What, man can't tell me things?
Put on.
All I'm saying is that she got to have self-esteem. She got to love herself, innit? She's got to love herself. If she don't love herself, then
Is your head correct?
Man,
Is that it?
that's
But-
my love. That's about it. I'm
That's a
single
deal
man.
breaker for
You
you.
don't want a
Deal
girl that's
breaker.
like,
That's a
I
deal
can't go
breaker.
out with you because
That's
I
a
feel
deal
so
breaker.
fat
Yeah?
today.
Let me tell you right now.
He wants to
the
touch
deal
on
breaker
this.
is money or dollars, pounds. That's it. If you don't have money, it's not happening. That's the deal breaker.
So
no.
you get over Epstein, yeah?
I'm not happy. I've dated broke. I'm not doing it again.
Right.
Mine is
What,
chemistry.
Jeffrey Epstein's on
Chemistry.
Mine is
I'm on
chemistry.
that.
I don't fake the funk, you know.
I'm on that. Are you dumb?
Hold on.
Richard Branson.
There's money. De Niro.
With the money
De
that was
Lazo.
there.
Yours is money.
De
Hers
Lazo.
is, what do you say?
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Niche?
What?
You wanna touch on it?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Uncle B. I'm sorry, Uncle B. I'm sorry. Uncle B, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was sorry. Is he alright? Can you check?
Hey, the sound man.
Sorry, what?
You was dead.
Nah. Sorry.
Hey,
Mine
Sorry,
is
sorry,
chemistry.
the sound man's having fun, you
What
know?
was the sorry, what
What's
was the
your
question?
deal breaker in a relationship?
So what is your deal breaker when it comes to relationships?
Like, what does it have to be?
He's trying
Does
to
it have
I don't want a liar. I just don't want a liar.
Yeah.
I don't rate liars, innit? So
But
don't lie
once
to me.
if they're like, they can. Well, actually, that's actually a thief, but still, it goes hand in
Don't
hand.
lie, innit? I don't like liars. And people that wear tan shoes. This is a deal breaker for me.
Tanned shoes.
Tan
I mean,
shoes
Ugg
are
boots
fucking
are
hate.
tanned,
No.
What do you mean?
Tan shoes.
Leather,
I'm talking
like brogues.
pointy brogues, bruv, and they're tan.
Did
Not
you pick
not
that or
brown.
did Jesse pick that?
Not brown, tan. And you're wearing it with like a blue suit or something. I fucking hate that.
Right, come, let's
Or
go,
jeans.
because
So I
I
was-
can see Mr. A's here, man.
It's
Look on,
longer
look on.
than my fucking wig.
Sorry,
fam.
Uncle P.
Come here, sir, Uncle Pete. Is he alive?
Sorry.
That was wild. I saw that happen live. Everything just came out of his nose. Uncle Pete.
No.
Come on, he's been
You
taking
are,
time with
hey, he's lucky that the camera is not
I was
on him.
thinking, right, like,
That image will never leave my mind.
Nearly
Sorry,
kill
Uncle
after
P. Are
that.
you alright?
That is a stupid question. Please,
What?
caller.
Is
Caller,
there-
are you a mad? What's
You
wrong
okay,
with
yeah?
you?
Okay, Uncle Pete's good.
What kind of stupid
In
question?
what?
What kind of nonsensical nonsense
What is that?
You know what? I had to read it all 3-4 times before I can. In what order of
like a church
importance do you consider these people? Kids, mother, wife, husband, and God.
Oh, I see,
They
I
want to
see.
know what order you
In
put
what
it in.
order
I
of
got the
importance
question, I'm just saying it's
do
obvious,
you
depending
consider
on
these
who.
people? Kids,
Depending on
mother,
who.
wife. I mean,
If you're not
Can
really
you
Do you want
just
me to start?
Yeah, just start
Let
it
me
with
start.
the order.
okay, God's. Yeah, I'm gonna
to
put
you,
God first
yeah,
for
to
me,
you, yeah.
and then I'm gonna put my kids
Yeah.
because my kids are my kids.
There you go, your
My
mum.
wife
Oh, your
is
wife.
who.
No,
You're
that
putting your
makes
wife
sense.
before your
No,
mum.
but
makes
no,
sense.
I'm gonna go for my wife
And I
because my
rate
wife
that.
is who I live
Yes,
with
yes.
and my importance. And my mother that might have
Yes.
raised me,
Yes.
but she's not gonna be
Yes.
the number one
Okay.
importance
No,
in my
you're
life.
right. Once you
My
have
mother
children,
will
that's how it
come.
becomes.
My
Yeah.
kids, my wife, and then my mum.
Well done.
That's how it goes.
Well
Bam.
done.
That's
Well done.
Hey,
Done.
Bobby Hood.
Big man.
Uh-huh.
Correct, guy. Come
Uh-huh.
and see.
You are talking
Correct.
Come and see.
So
Correct.
Come on.
So why your kids
are
gotta
preaching
come
the
before
gospel.
your wife and
What do you
she
mean?
burnt them?
Hold on, let me tell you
Me
something.
just wanna know.
Let me.
She said
Hold on.
that.
Can I answer that question?
That's
Can I answer that
easy.
question?
Someone
That's
else
Why
said
did
that.
my kids come before my wife? Is that what you asked me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me explain something
Alright,
to you.
don't beat her.
Innit?
You
That's
see,
a
after you
serious
left
thing.
me, you see, after things mash up,
But she ain't mash up.
my
yet, it's
pitting
your
them are
wife.
still there.
It never said your ex-wife.
No. My pitting them are still there. For thick and thin. So at the end of the day, my wife is someone
You'd be
that I
surprised,
choose.
mate.
So
Some
my
kids-
pitney is someone that raw I can't choose to have. My pitney is my pitney.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I choose my wife.
It's
Cool.
blood,
But
yes.
if my
Next
pitney
generation,
come,
innit?
it's my pitney in it. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
my
but
pitney need me more than my wife. That's the way I look at it. So that's why I put my kids before my wife. My kids need me more
Is
than my
there
wife
kids
does.
as well, you know?
You know
Leanne,
them
what
one
you
day.
saying?
That's the
What's
truth.
your order?
That's the truth.
Well, you know, is God first,
Husband.
then my husband.
Ross. So they're putting them from the left out.
Well,
for
of course.
often.
What me I
For
gonna do
level
with
for
all them
hungry,
picnic? What me I
for
gonna do with all
start.
of them picnic and there's no husband? Really? Me need him. We need him.
That's a
right?
that's a
We need
good one.
him.
Both your
So
points are valid.
really, God,
'Cause it depends
my
on who it is.
husband, then the picnic them,
Ross.
then my
So that means if
Mother.
there was one plate of food, you and your husband would sit down and yam and let the pitting them starve, don't it?
no. If there was one,
If
if there was one
them two are
plate
gonna
of
share
food,
food.
if there was one plate of food left, I'll be calling my husband to tell him there's only one plate
And
of
then-
food.
and then-
You get it?
We'll
No,
say
you get it?
we'll say there's one plate of food.
Do you get it?
That's it.
When
Hold on.
there's only
We're
one plate of
survival.
food.
Hold on, guys, can we clap
When
for
there is
Uncle Pete?
only-
He's back and he feels better.
Well
Oh.
done, Uncle Pete. When there's only one plate of food, you gotta call the husband and let him know there's only one plate. I'm not gonna call
So
the
he can
kids
do his job.
and be
Hold on,
like,
can I
yo,
say something
when
to
you're
you?
coming back, bring your little brother and your other little sister some Morleys on
Let's
your
give
way
you the
back.
flip
No,
side. Let's give you the flip side, yeah? There's only chicken and chips.
it doesn't matter.
2-piece.
It's the husband.
Are you gonna feed the youths or are you gonna feed your husband
No.
first?
He's get the
Which
chips,
one?
The man gets one.
Which
See
one?
you see when you let your
No,
kids
who gets
know,
food
no, I'm
first? Who
saying,
gets
see
food
when
first?
you let
You or your
your
husband?
kids know
Your husband or your
that
wife?
you're gonna
Or your
put them
kids?
before your wife, yeah? Those are the type of kids that don't have wife. Yeah? When you put it like that, you have to let them know that you and the mother's on levels and they're not on them levels. You come after. Me and her make the decision, you come after, because what will happen is your son will have a gal and think that his pickney's on level before his baby mum. And that's the truth. Without her, he's not good.
Yeah,
So
but I
that's
get
the
that. But
fact.
at the same time, when she come, but the flip side of it is when that child comes into play, you get put on the back burner.
But
because at the end of the
that's
day
if it goes
is
pear-shaped.
no, whether it's pear shaped or not, whether it's the shape, whether it's pear shaped, round shape, square shape, what may I tell you? My pitney's coming before you. Because at the end of the day, my pitney ain't raised. My pitney's still a little you. He's still a baby. He doesn't know life. You know life. You know how to eat. You know how to go out and make things for yourself. My pitney don't. So at the end of the day, my pitney's always gonna come before you. At the end of the day, if there's one apple, you're gonna starve and my youth's gonna eat. Because at the end of the day, my pitney can't go and serve for himself. He can't fend for himself.
I'm jumping
That's
in.
it.
So basically, in order for me, and just to say, I actually respect both of you lot's orders because you've explained it well. And I think there's no right or wrong order.
Yeah.
No, there
because
isn't.
Depending on the individual and what's important to them. Because remember, if I play, I don't know, let me play devil's advocate here, yeah? Stuff for a lot, but still. If I didn't believe in God, yeah, God wouldn't even be on my list. So there are some people in the world who
and for those that are not religious,
and
I don't see myself as religious, so God wouldn't really come on my
and then obviously there would people. So let's say for example, someone didn't believe in God or wasn't religious or wasn't practicing or whatever. They could say their mum goes first, then they could say their wife or husband, then they could say their kids, because they could say their mum brought them into this world, and then their wife and husband has been there after they've left their mum's house, and then if not for that wife or husband, the kids wouldn't exist, because obviously without one or the other, you couldn't have children.
It's how you view the world.
Women can't have kids without sperm, and a man cannot have kids without a womb. So I get that. Being someone who was once in a position with somebody, my baby dad was like to me how he feels like he loves me more than he loves our daughter, and I found that very strange. And his reasoning was because if not for me, he wouldn't have her. I get that, but I don't agree with it. That's my point. So I'm not going to be ignorant and say, oh, that's wrong because rare. But I get it because it is true. Without me, he wouldn't know her. He had no knowledge of her. When we met each other and we became friends and we got together, we had no knowledge of her existence or that she would ever exist. So we didn't love her. We only love her and know her now because she's come to exist. So it's weird because I never have ever said this out loud, but I understand what he meant. However, that's not my way, because now that she's here, I now place her above him because it has come from me. Yeah, he gave me sperm that fertilized the egg that she grew, but she has come from my body. How can I place him above her?
So
the logic doesn't make sense.
Well, if you was together,
yeah,
both of you are raising her.
Yeah.
And that is the point that I put you two together. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Both, if you're like, I understand when it goes, like I said, it goes pear shaped. You two ain't together. Why should she?
No, but that
is she
conversation
sleeping with the
happened
next
when we
brother?
were together. When we were together, we were actively together. She was in the
But
room
I'm just
with
saying,
us.
the natural order
that,
of it is that's a child. You two are adults meant to do it together.
Yeah.
If you both rated each other, facts,
Yeah.
you do a bloody good job.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Regardless.
but
That's
you
just how I
see-
feel.
That's how I feel.
together
If you
and
but I'm
Yeah.
just saying because it like you said, the religious thing comes into play because the facts are I believe in God and the words that I listen and read about God, it says you're meant to love your husband so both of you can do right by your kids.
Children,
And it's just vice versa. Your kid can't be styling your husband and
Yeah,
looking at you like,
yeah.
oh look, mum, look, I gave it to him
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I bought it down for you.
Yeah,
Do you
regardless.
understand what I'm trying to say?
God,
And
yeah.
that's what it is.
I said this on one of the shows when someone said something like, if you found out your baby mum gave you bun, and you found out the ute wasn't yours or some rubbish like that, something about encouraging the ute to be rude to the mum. And I was like, regardless of what the mum's done, you should never encourage that.
I just feel like that question in a way, like it was and wasn't downplaying what a mum does and how they
Like,
should
you
look
see-
at you.
you
Do
see
you
what
get what
it
I'm
is?
trying to
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, just because
Regardless,
you're a
that's the
baby
mum.
mum and you're not a wife,
What you lot are
it doesn't
saying-
mean that you shouldn't be,
Yeah.
you know, appreciative for
Respected.
raising the
Yeah,
picking them
because
by your
people
damn
do
self.
that.
No.
When a
I
parent's
hear
a
that.
wife, and you say you've got two mums, one's married to the man, one's they're not married or they're not together. Society seems to feel like the mum that's got a ring on her hand is a better mum than
Yeah,
the
like
other
it-
mum. But not really. Some people could argue, well, how? Because she gets help because she's always got her husband there, whereas the single mum don't have a man and she's doing it all on her own, or sometimes even doing more than the woman who's actually married. So I don't feel like whether a woman's married or not pertains to if
It
she's
doesn't,
a better
but
mum or
let me
a
put it
worse
to you
mum.
in this perspective, right? You see, like how you said that you put your kid above your baby father, which is obvious, But I'm saying that she knows that, and that could be the reason why you treat your baby father a certain type of way, because you do that. And the truth is, if you two actually did shit properly, you wouldn't need to. You wouldn't need to do all of that.
you
It
see
would
what-
just be basic respect.
You see what it is? I feel like it's. I hear what both of you are saying, but I feel like there's a period for it. So there's a time where you literally got to focus on the kids. Now you two may not be able to get on with that because there's other things going on between your relationship, but you got a household to run. Do you see where I'm coming from? So that's where I think you'll put your kids first.
Yeah,
And
that's what I
obviously,
mean. I don't mean
Then probably
in
later
general.
on, when
Yeah,
when you get to an older
everyone
age,
plays their
kids are
position.
kinda,
I reckon
yeah.
it always attains to the period in your life.
Yeah.
And what you're going through.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it,
Or
yeah.
the
Determines on
situation.
determines on
Because you may not be on good terms.
how
The
you
reason
view
I
things.
brought up that
Whenever
question,
they
sorry
doing
guys,
that,
the reason
it's
that question
easy.
came up is because basically we were watching this thing and it was like, oh, if someone ran in the house and was gonna basically kill someone or something, and it was gonna, and they asked your husband, your baby father, or your daughter, I said, there's no questions, brother. It's him. He has to go. And if he's on some, no, I'll go. I will give my life for my youth.
For me, my youth
And I said
hasn't
to him,
lived.
would you
That's you're
he was
living
like,
for,
oh no, that's mad. I would choose you over T. I was like,
No.
what?
No, you're mad.
Are you bugging, bro?
Nah, he's
you're
a
dead.
You're weird, bro. That's why you
Mitch,
have
you
to go.
said you don't believe in God.
Because
not
some
gonna-
people,
I don't-
some people
alright,
look
what
at
do you
it different.
think? We ain't heard.
We
I'm
can
not
make more
gonna
kids.
sit down and say I don't
Sister
believe in
Mish,
God. I
yes.
believe
Oh.
that there's a higher being.
Yeah,
Okay, but you're not
Does
religious.
that- right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would. It's a mad one because I'd put my kids, then I'd put my husband, then I'd put my mum, then I'd put my religion. That's how I would do it. That's just me.
But I guess
My
when
kids
you're
are
married-
what I live for.
But I
innit?
swear in
So-
your vows, or when you get married, they tell you that you basically your husband does come
that's
before
your kids.
Yeah, yeah.
No, not in my vows,
in
but no,
your,
they do.
not
in
your
most
vows,
of-
but in like
The
I don't know
Christianity,
if it's
it is
Christianity. Yeah, I
Christianity.
swear it
That's
says
what
I
I'm
don't,
that.
I don't preach that shit.
Because you know what
Because
they say
no, on
as
the
when
flip
you get
side,
married,
you can
basically
have more
leave,
kids, you know.
You leave your other family, and that
This is
becomes
your new family,
which is
yeah.
why obviously your spouse should come before
Yeah.
your parents. I think
Yeah.
anyone screaming that their parent or their mum or their dad comes before them.
That's right.
Yeah, sis, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
But-
From
I mean, it depends on the stages, isn't it?
yeah.
Next. Hey,
special guest.
have you done it?
No, I think
I did it.
Everyone's
Yeah.
done it.
Everyone's
We've all
done it.
done it.
Everyone's done it.
Everyone's all
Well,
done
me
it.
and you were the last ones.
Last
innit?
ones, innit?
Yeah, it's me.
No, hold on. No, you didn't pick.
Do we have time
No,
for
did you?
another
Oh,
one?
who been the last one?
Miss?
No.
You
Was it
did.
you?
It was
That
you,
was
Bobby.
It was
You
you. Oh,
picked
yeah.
that.
So,
Huh?
yeah, it was you that picked it. Yeah.
Back to ladies' night, bitch. Ladies' night.
Why you got two N in
And
there?
I'm feeling
Yeah, that one
Voodoo.
there. That one you all. That
Right.
one you all the time.
Left.
I'm saying
That
right
one
because I
there,
did left
hand.
last
I'm
time.
telling you right
Left
now.
hand.
I said right.
Right.
Left
I'm
hand.
saying right.
Say
So,
hi.
guys,
Ah.
You see that?
See? Shut one right, say right. Shut up.
Yeah, bring light.
Is colorism more of
I
a
can't.
black woman's problem than a black what? Than a black
I
man's
was
problem?
going to say a black man's problem.
What? I
Is-
don't get that.
Okay, is colorism more of a black woman's problem than a black man's problem? Listen, yeah.
No, because I'm like everything.
I
you know?
feel. Do you know what?
Let me check with Red,
Guys, please, let's be serious.
Can
I'm
you
talking.
speak for all of
There
us?
cannot
I
be.
feel like
There
we're all
cannot
gonna
be
say the
many
same thing.
talkers. All right. See, on a serious note, yeah, is colorism more of a black woman's problem than a black man's problem? I don't think it is more of a
What's
problem. But
colorism?
hold on, man.
What's colorism? No, I'm saying.
Alright,
Clarify
colorism
colorism.
basically is like if
Hold
I
on.
said I look.
Let me
if
get the right
society says
term.
I look worse than you because I'm darker than you and you're lighter. We're both black, but I'm a darker complexion than you.
I'm gonna get there.
Or we're both Indian and I'm
What
lighter and you're darker.
is
Everyone prefers you or me.
colorism?
That's
Like the
colorism.
light and black
So
thing.
it's
Like
racism,
black
but
girl thing.
within a race. If
Yeah,
that
like
makes
light
sense.
and black
Yeah.
girls.
So-
Like, you're black, but
It's
you're
like a
light.
I got the
microwave.
definition.
Cool.
Guys, you lot are never
I think
gonna
it's
let
a
me
boy
fucking
thing.
speak, bro.
Do you want to speak?
No, because people
go
don't
for
know
it,
what the colorism. So I'm saying.
Go for it, and then I'll give the.
Just land on
No,
that,
go
yeah,
for
I'm
it.
saying.
Go, It makes sense. Go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my sister.
Okay, so prejudice or discrimination against an individual with a dark skin tone, typically among people with the same ethnic or racial group.
So I'm
Right.
glad you said that because a lot of people argue and say actually it's if I go around bashing lighter, it's not. It's
not.
the
This is
what I'm
darker
trying to-
one.
this is what I'm
And that's
trying
what
to
I'm
clarify.
sick
Yeah.
to death of people misunderstanding. Stop saying, oh, but when dark skinned girls say that about like it's not colorism.
But I don't think
It's
that
a counteraction to the fact that
Yeah.
darker skinned women have forever been stamped on. And everyone's not ready for that conversation. And I feel like a lot of people aren't ready for that conversation because they feel that they have to take accountability for it because that's the reason why it exists. White people already made us fight against each other and rare. And then within our own, people are basically saying, oh, you're only pretty if you're darker, or you're only pretty, sorry, you're only pretty if you're lighter.
Right,
That's trash. There are a lot of girls that are light skinned and very ugly or undesirable in my eyes. They look disgusting. And it's not because of their tone, it's their features, it's everything as a collective. And on the flip side, I've seen girls that are darker and are ugly because not of their skin tone, but their everything put together.
So to cut
Do
you,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
But you see, when you see light skin girl with nigger features, I don't like it.
Yeah, but then
I'll let
this
you
is-
know.
but
When you
listen,
see a
that's
proper,
colorism. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
colorism. I'm
That's
being real.
colorist.
But what I'm
I
trying to
mean,
say to you,
it's
when
like
you
the
see a
box and the
proper
pie
light
box.
skin girl with a broad nose, she don't look. I don't know
But
what
let
it
me,
is. I don't
but
know.
let me
I don't
jump.
know.
Let me
Can
jump
I
back.
just
Let me
say
jump back to what I was already
That's
gonna say
very
because
colourist.
I don't business.
because we've gone off on a tangent.
I'm in a
I can't even
business.
speak.
A tantrum.
Alright, so basically, yeah, is colorism more of a black woman's problem than a black man? It shouldn't be, but it is.
It is,
And the
yeah.
reason why I say this is, yeah, if we take a dark skinned man, yeah, dark skinned men are desired by white women, Asian women, Chinese women, black women, lighter skin, dark skin, mixed race. Every woman on earth finds a dark skinned man attractive. However, if you take a dark skinned woman, yeah, they're not desired by every race and every type of man. More time, we're over sexualized or we're seen as some sort of sex object or rare because of slavery once again. Black women were taken from Africa, put in museums, they were raped, they were abused, they were put in a box for other men, white men to come and oogle at because they had breast and bum and blah blah blah. It's disgusting, and that still is very much a thing nowadays. Our own men put us down for other races. I hear it all the time. Oh, a man wants a coolie thing, or a man wants an exotic
A
thing,
man
or
wants a
mixed race thing,
Latina.
or a Latina. I've heard man say, I don't want to have a baby with a dark skin girl because I don't want my kids to be dark skinned. That's disgusting. Do you get what I'm saying? So how can I try and fight the oppressors who are Caucasian or white when my own men are putting me down because I'm not the same color that represents rape and oppression? The only reason why there are lighter skinned black women is because of rape and oppression. So to make me think I'm not pretty because I don't represent rape and oppression, that's backwards thinking. Do you understand?
I don't think that's the only
No.
reason.
Let me land, my brother, please, because you're a dark skinned man. Please don't upset me. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. We fight for you lot. You lot don't fight for us, and that's why I think
it's not about.
No. Let me land. Let me land.
Let me mad, you know. Let me mad, you know.
Let me land. Cause I'll get mad. And I'm not even. And the thing is, yeah, when I say this, I'm not saying it in a way. I'm not even his complexion. If I was his complexion, it would probably touch me even more. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not. Let's not do this. But either way, yeah.
They got that sexual chocolate.
What I'm saying is, yeah, I feel like colorism has been made to be more of a black woman's problem than a black man's, because black men are more accepted by everybody than we are. We're put down not only by our own, but the counterparts as well. So we don't stand a chance. And then when you get lighter skinned women who are black, who also put down black women, it kind of makes me think that's backwards, because you would very much lick a dark-skinned man's balls from the front to the back, but a black sister you have an issue with. And why is that? I don't understand I understand where it came from because I'm woke and I know about this shit, but I just think it's disgusting that it's still alive.
I feel like
one of my kids are dark, one of them are light, and they will not grow with that mentality. I teach them all the time. Don't think your sister, because she's lighter than you, she's nicer, and don't think because your sister's darker, she's nicer. You're nice because of who you are and as a collective. Do you get what I'm saying?
You playing into perception.
Right.
Playing into stereotype.
Them kids are the ones that feel away.
I hear what you're saying. I feel the desired part for me as a dark-skinned man, that was later. I feel before then it was light-skinned men. When I was in school, it was all about light-skinned man, green eyes, cane rolls, single plaits.
Okay, that's a phase. But in general, from the beginning to now, dark-skinned men are always in fashion. No. Light-skinned girls like you, as well as dark-skinned girls like you.
As well as white women,
as well as white women, Indian women.
White women used to get the black man kill off to their interest.
For me as a dark-skinned man, if you ask most dark-skinned men, I feel, for me personally, I feel that's a recent thing, because obviously me being the darkest out of all my friends, yeah, is one of them ones where
if you're talking about whilst we were in school, you know that's one period. I'm talking about whole.
That's what I'm gonna say.
As a whole,
I'm saying to you right now, because of the way society is, the dark skinned man's been open, so it's like we get to explore more. You feel me? So now, even if you look at the R&B singers, if you look at most of the men that were actually, besides probably Tyrese, you see where I'm coming from. Most of them were light skinned, and they were all kind of. That was what was in fashion.
Before then.
Who
Liked
Chris Brown? No,
who liked Chris Brown?
No, we're going back. We're going back.
We're talking about Chris Brown.
We like Tyrese. We like Denzel Washington. We like Young Monday.
What's your question?
You love Chris Brown.
Do you not think darker men will women like them?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. You look pause.
Hold on, Mish. 1 second. Go on.
You just asked me a serious question.
Yeah.
And you know what?
The fuck?
Hold on. You know I'm gonna touch on you. I'm gonna touch on that. Now, as a youth, that's always grown up.
Can you just swallow, please?
Yeah, because
no. Right, cool.
Because those heated.
Right, cool. As a youth growing up, I was always called arts if I was mixed race. Yeah, I've got darker over the years. But anyone that's known me as a youth, like Mr. ATM, I was his complexion. I've just gotten darker over the years. You get me? So, what I've tend to find is that white girls, especially white girls, love the darker male. They don't like. I can't get a white girl.
What,
white girls on a whole, white girls don't like me. They like you, the darker you, the black man. You know, the real black man. From my experience,
other girls as
so
well,
what I'm trying to say, when it comes to it, black man has always been like the raw complexion has always been. No, the reason why I'm saying it is because you're more desirable. Because the reason why when they start thinking about black people, They don't think about my complexion.
No.
They think about
that's
your
what I'm trying
complexion.
to
About
say.
you. They
It's just the
think
truth.
Tyler,
It's just the truth.
Denzel.
I'm
Even
even to
Indian
now,
things
even to
were
now,
like cool.
even to
How
now.
did that happen?
Yeah, you
It
see-
wasn't
you see
with
this?
light skin.
You see what it
Lorenz
is?
Tate.
You see
All
what
them
it is?
man's dark
You lot are
skin.
saying that. I'm trying to say as a.
I'm just
as
saying
a
of
dark-
my experience.
Right, it's your experience.
Yeah,
But
I
as a-
can't get white girls don't really like
Maybe
me.
it was just
The
you.
Latino
But for
girl
me-
don't really like. Hold on.
Yeah.
See the girl of fairer complexion don't really fuck with me.
No.
But the
they
girl
like
of
you.
fairer complexion
Maybe it's just
love
you
you.
as an
And the
individual.
darker
Yeah,
girl,
that's
not-
let me
no,
get this out. And the
no,
darker
no,
girl,
No,
and the
but-
darker
so-
girl
so-
seems to
no,
love
but
me.
hold on,
The
hold
dark
on.
girls
One
seem
at
to
a
like
time,
me.
one at a time,
As
one
a
at
dark,
time.
as a dark skinned man, can you not say anything?
I'm just saying dark skinned girls like me. Because I'm like that.
What do you mean by
I'm a
that?
dark skinned man.
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
telling you.
because
But
you
hold on,
personally.
But hold on,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Not as a whole.
I'm telling you right now, in fashion, right now. Prior to that, that's why the saying is dark skinned men are in fashion now because light skinned men.
They say that about light.
No,
too.
trust me.
Everyone says that.
I think now, probably now, yeah. But back then, for me, even most dark skinned men I was with,
Jesse, my mum's
Man, what
generation
feeling?
and my auntie's
White girl don't
generation,
like
even
me.
my older sister,
Even if
White
you
girl don't like
dark
me.
skin.
If you
Yeah.
was to
Different
talk
now.
about celebrities, yeah,
not even.
I'm just saying though. Let's put it out there. People who everyone sees, yeah.
Who's the most
The
desirable?
guys, they're all dark skin. My
Yeah.
top 5 are all dark
Listen,
skin,
yeah.
even though
Drew
there's
Hill.
some
The
light
most
skin man that can
desirable.
get
Pause,
it. Yeah.
pause.
Denzel,
Drew Hill.
You're talking about your
Tyrese,
own personal.
Omarion.
They don't want you.
dark
Don't
skin man.
they don't want dark
That's
skin.
most
It's
dark
you.
skin
They
man.
don't want
Yeah.
allow it, bro.
Which girl
No,
said
you see
I
that?
love off
You
Little
see- but
Fizz
hold on,
from
but hold on.
B2K?
But you see
that?
No one.
But you see
Everyone
that?
was on J
No, that's not true. You
Omarion.
lot were on Chris Brown. You lot were on.
Lies.
You went through something and it's hurt
Chris
you.
Brown's not our
Hold on,
generation.
Hold on.
fam.
Yeah,
I was on
hold
Trigger.
That's not their generation.
You're
Chris
like-
Brown's not their
You're older.
generation.
You're older.
It's not our generation.
Chris Brown's not
You're
their
older.
generation.
You're older.
I was
You're
on
older.
Trey
It's
Songz.
Chris
But
Brown's
not
not
their,
generation.
not their
No,
generation.
but you lot are
He's
older.
dark.
None of these guys are
He's the
generation.
same
Chris
age as
Brown.
us. What? Chris Brown is the
Yeah,
same
he
age
is.
as us.
He's
Yeah,
like-
but not our
saying.
generation.
So-
We never grew up on Chris Brown.
No, that's what
Chris
I'm
Brown's a
saying.
new.
No,
He's a new man.
you're
We
not
never grew
older.
up on Chris
You're not
Brown.
older. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hey, one
What
at a
what I'm
time.
trying to say is this, yeah. I'm trying to say, raw. I'm not denying what you guys are saying, but I think it's a period thing. I think it's shifted now. So right now, yes, because obviously, boom. But right now-
Even before your period,
Nah,
my guy, they
Yeah,
like
Denzel-
dark skin.
Denzel
All
was
our
in-
mums, if you were to ask all our mums
Wesley
what type of
Snipes.
light, they would say
Yeah.
dark
Look how black
skin.
Wesley
What
Snipes
the
is.
fuck?
All the girls love Wesley Snipes, and he's blacker than the Ross Cart Radio.
Listen,
What are you talking about?
Listen,
Wesley Snipes is black like the speakers.
Stop,
Listen.
stop.
Listen,
Go
Stop.
away.
it's my experience.
All them don't be
I'm
in
just
a minute.
explaining. I'm just
what's
explaining
it?
to you.
Don't be
lot.
in a
Raw.
minute paid for
Lorenz
dark
Tate.
skin niggas,
Lorenz
bro.
Tate. All of them dark.
Lorenz Tate, they're brown skin
women.
man.
Mikel
What, no,
Them man are
Pfeiffer.
brown skin.
Mikel
Thank
Pfeiffer.
you.
Fact.
You man are
Thank
brown
you.
skin.
Epps, all them
Fact.
man.
You.
Dark
The
skin.
girls
hold on,
only
so hold
started
on, so
liking
hold on.
African guys when
So hold
Ghost
on.
came out.
So hold on, okay.
Like,
Listen,
Wu-Tang
hold on,
Black.
niggas, listen, the
The
girl them love Wesley Snipes.
They just
Wait,
don't
wait,
love
wait,
Jesse.
wait.
That's all it is. They
We
just
got a
don't
question.
love Jesse.
We got a question over here.
They just don't love Jesse.
Ladies, you're all talking about American men.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
Tell
not
her.
our fault.
It doesn't have nothing to do with that.
Innit?
Don't try
Nah,
and
Why if you want us to go there?
Like, okay,
we'll go there.
alright,
Let's go.
Tiny
Let's go.
temper. Who do you want me to say?
Hold on. One at a time. Mish. Mish, go. Start from Mish.
Wait.
Start from the top.
Wait.
Start from the top.
So you want to go from the people that are in the UK, yeah? That's what you want to go by. Who are of darker skin,
Let
yeah?
me bring up my
So
phone.
from the UK, you've got. Alright, wait.
Because I'm
So
ready
you've
for it.
got.
Listen.
I'm just gonna go by who's
Go on.
out now, yeah. So you got Idris, dark skin. You've got my man in Snowfall, dark
Yeah,
skin.
Now,
Rich.
now.
Hold on.
That's
now.
my nephew's uncle.
Wait.
Big him up.
That's
So
now.
solid, yeah. People are on Romeo.
Asher D.
Dark skin. Asher D. Dark
Come on.
skin. Don't do that.
Hold
Wait,
on.
dark
What do you
skin.
say?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Do you know what he's gonna say? He's gonna say they're not as dark as him, but they're still dark skinned men. There's different shades of dark skin, Jesse. So behave.
So,
Yes,
but,
there
so would you
is.
put yourself
Not
with
all
dark skin?
dark skinned people are the
No.
same
Hold on.
complexion. Don't
If you're
do
talking
that.
about dark skin,
Just like
yeah?
light skinned people, they're all different.
If we're talking about
complexion.
dark skin, let's keep it 100.
Are you talking
Go
about
on.
your tone?
Listen, you go for it.
So,
you
but
know
no,
what?
but
It's
you
fine.
see- you see-
You talking about man like Jay
Right.
Huss?
You see what it is?
I
You
don't
see what it is?
Go on, Jesse.
You see
Take
what
the
it is?
floor.
But you see what it is?
Take the blood clot floor.
I'm taking the floor. You need to move. You know one's there. I'm talking, innit?
Go
And
for
what
it.
I'm saying to man is this, yeah? Man is a dark skinned man. And I'm telling you my experience.
It's
And
shade.
already he's been shut down by
It's
what?
shade.
And you see what it is? You see
Your
what it is? No.
experience.
No, you see what it is? No, you see what
That's
it is?
annoying. I'm
No,
not even gonna lie. That
you
there
see what
is
it is?
annoying.
You see what it is?
That's
You see the funny
annoying.
thing is?
Let the man speak.
You see what
That's
it is?
annoying.
You see what it is? If it was a dark skinned woman, and
Her.
I was saying that.
Her.
Yeah, they were
Her.
all over, man.
Her.
Right,
Yeah, but they
Her.
didn't.
and I'm saying,
sexualise dark skin.
Exactly.
listen to what I'm saying.
said Halle
No,
Berry
listen to
was
what I'm
buff.
saying. They're not even letting me have my period. I'm saying to them,
Do it.
in the
no one's stopping
period
you.
now,
Go.
man's more desired.
That's
it.
I don't see.
We're saying,
Back
we're saying
then-
basically you're more in.
Back then, I'm telling you.
But what
it
I'm trying to
was
say to you,
light-skinned brothers.
bitches always like Tyrese. They always like R. Kelly.
Okay, hold on.
They always
okay,
like
hold
these
on.
niggas brown skin,
Okay,
dark
hold on.
skin, no
What is
matter.
the
Get them
comparison?
always like the light.
Listen,
Like, it's real.
listen.
Get them
Nah.
always like the
Listen.
like the dark skin
When
niggas.
you look at the men
Allow
you
it,
fell
man.
in love with, when you look at the
Wesley
men you fell out
Snipes.
with,
Get them
yeah,
always like the
you
dark
have to
skin
ask
niggas.
yourself,
Allow it. You should
what
know this.
complexion
You
were they?
should.
Should know
I think
this.
you're just hurt
Yeah?
because they've.
Especially-
It's a
Mine.
thing.
Okay, so
It's nothing to do with
so
that.
my opinion, yeah,
It's
for
nothing to do
me,
with
you
that.
see like how you asked that question.
Yeah.
Mine is every guy that I like saw that I used to think, oh my god, he's buff when I was young. I'm not even meant to be feeling like that. Was a dark skinned man, and that is because of where I come from. Like the fact that my parents are watching Don't Be a Menace and Jungle Fever and all them Spike Lee movies. That's what I saw. And then you're saying if it was a dark skinned woman, it would be a madness. But I'm saying the world hasn't rated dark skinned women like that.
Thank you. That's what I'm
They
trying
haven't.
to say.
No, they haven't. All right.
No,
For
no, no,
instance,
no,
let me give you an
no.
example. I said to
I'm not-
someone, "Is J-Lo's bum big then?" Because remember the time period when they was like J-Lo's bum's so mad, and now in the world of all the big fake bums, no one J-Lo's
Right,
bum is
right.
looking mighty
Leanne,
flat.
throw another spanner in the works because you're saying, you're saying, that basically about how dark-skinned men aren't desired, rare. But
No,
now,
not aren't
all right,
desired.
wait. And
Weren't.
you're saying the celebrities that we were talking about were American or whatever, but who in the UK that's dark-skinned do men like? Out of women, seeing as you're saying who? Someone name them. Come. Look, everyone stop.
And if you say
You
Miss
see what I'm
Banks,
saying?
you're getting stuck.
Everyone
No.
stop. You see what I'm saying? Everyone
No.
stop.
I don't understand
You
what you're saying.
can't name
I don't
Because
understand
no
what
one
you're saying.
went, because no one went rating
There's bare dark-skinned man. Hold on.
Girls.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, hold on.
They weren't looking at them
Yeah.
like that. So and
You
then
got
like,
show
I
like
guess
show
they're
as well,
American,
yeah.
right?
Dark skin
Currently,
girls.
right now, that's in that bare man, light and dark man will be like, oh yeah, even white man, everyone. Come on,
No,
who's
but
dark
I'm not
skin?
denying that.
No, wait.
I'm
Who?
not denying that.
Women, celebs.
For me,
That's
English. If we're gonna go for
Emilia.
English brown skin girl,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Miss
go for
Banks.
Zizi.
Currently,
Yeah.
Zizi
right
Mills.
now.
Yeah.
Zizi Mills.
If I was
She's
gonna
a
be
nice
like,
brown
if I was
skin
gonna be
gal.
like Jar, I'd be
Right.
like, but she's not really.
No,
that
no,
dark,
but she's
though.
a brown
see,
skin thing that
no,
I'll
but
say
you see what it is. You see what
a
it is.
proper black thing.
Someone like.
For me, that's
see-
for me. That's a proper
America
black thing.
now. Who in America?
America thing.
Who?
What? Read it?
Who?
We're saying the same thing.
This is what I'm trying to say.
So
Who?
No, hold on.
Do you see where I'm coming from? No,
Wait.
listen to what
Jar
man's saying.
said he's experienced,
Mm-hmm.
and now you flipped it around and said, well, women go through that too.
Right.
But when he was saying his experience, none of you lot were agreeing.
No, because why I was saying that. Hang on.
I'm saying
Why I was saying that is
the
because
same way
we
you
know
said
who's the
name
light
the
skin
men.
thing.
She
I
made
said,
the
do
point.
light skin boys get ratings?
No.
Exactly what you said. That's how I
Name the
feel.
women too.
So it
No.
could be to do with him
What I'm
as an
saying-
individual. Because he is a light skinned man and he said he don't get play. If there was a group of girls, they want to pick the darkest guy. That's the truth.
No, the problem is,
That's
no,
the
no.
truth.
What I say
When Chris Brown
is
did
that
an
the
album with
lighter
Trey, no one
girls,
didn't care except
the
Trey's
lighter
on-
girls seem to go for the darker
It's
man.
the opposites attract.
It is.
Op-
But
that's
you
the-
see-
and-
no, but you see
you
what-
hit the nail on the
no,
head.
you
It's
see
the
what it is.
opposite attract.
You see what it
See,
is.
for me, the white girls, love the darker you are, they more. Cause when they vision a black man, they don't vision a black man my
A light
complexion.
skin
No,
They
but
vision
yeah,
a
but it's not-
black
you see what it is.
man.
But you see what it
That's
is.
your complexion.
I'm not denying
Do you
that.
get what I'm trying to say?
I'm just telling you what happened at a different
I'm just
time
saying.
period.
I'm just
That's
saying.
what
On
it
my
is. I'm not-
experience,
No,
I'm
maybe
not-
in
no,
the
no,
time period you're
no.
talking about, it was pertaining
In
to
my
you. We
experience-
can't chat
No.
on your personal.
White
No,
gal-
but-
white gal
but-
love the darker
but-
man.
Right, but that's what I'm explaining to you.
the lighter the girl
From
love the
man,
darker man.
I'm talking about from
The same way
school.
I can't have an opinion because
From
I'm old.
school days.
Because that's what you
yeah?
said.
No, you just took us the next thing. You
It's
took us
on
the next
there.
thing.
It's on there.
From school, I'm saying, man, that's how it was. Man,
For
it-
you.
No, no,
Did
no.
you go to a
no,
mixed school, yeah?
no.
Was it like that
Did
for
you go
you
to a
or for
mixed school,
everyone?
yeah? Did you go to a mixed school?
Can I land?
Did you go to a mixed school?
He didn't.
I went to a mixed school.
Land.
Yeah?
Was that
Sorry,
your
innit?
personal experience or everyone?
Can I land?
Sorry.
Answer. Was it yours? Yes or
I'm
no?
explaining now,
Oh
innit?
my
And I'm
God.
telling you
Sorry,
right
that was
now,
interesting.
for a man like me, yeah, a
Get
dark
it easy,
skinned man, that's how it was. Most dark
I
skinned
think
man.
this is cap.
Most dark skinned man will tell you
I
that.
think it's cap.
Listen, most
I'd
dark
love
skinned
to
man
hear.
in the comments, hit it up.
Nah.
Yeah?
It's cap.
Do
cap.
you think you were desired back then?
He wasn't
Compared to
desired.
now.
You man were.
Yeah?
This is
Because
clearly
all these
therapy.
guys will say that,
He
but who
needs
did they go out
therapy.
with? And who did
It's
they
alright.
marry and who did they settle
Oh,
with?
now no one's named the dark skin women though.
There you go.
But there you go. So it proves my point. Colorism is more.
Just
of
Yeah,
these
but
women
so-
than
so
a
we're
man.
gonna
you
wrap-
can
we're
get
gonna-
it.
we're
The
gonna wrap
man
this
said
up,
you
lads.
can get it, Zizi.
Guys.
Yeah, that,
Yo,
you're
Zizi.
You're the only fire thing round here.
Fire, you get me?
Zizi Mills is the only fire thing
Alright,
round
cool.
here.
I mean, forget me, but you know.
Guys, thank
So-
you for watching. Catch us on YouTube, convo_nation.
Convo_nation.
Bye.